Hello, my name is Jacob Bear, and I'm a comic artist, and today I thought I would review the comic that started it all for me, Daredevil, issue number 144. I've always kind of collected comics, but, just kind of not serious, I didn't, I liked comics, they were fun. I mostly collected, had Sad Sack and Richie Rich, those are the ones that mostly read, because that's what my parents bought me, and picked up for me, and I enjoyed them. But I was at a flea market one time, and there was a person that had a box of comics, and this was the comic that was in there. I bought it for 25 cents, and I'm like, I saw this red character. I'm like, who is this? He just looked cool, and I love the layout of this cover. It's got action. It's like, what happened? What's going on? And so I don't remember how old I was when I picked up this comic, but this also got me starting to draw. And so I turned the page and I'm like, wow, he's like doing these acrobatic stuff. And I just thought it looked cool. It's much different than the Sad Sack and Richie Rich comics I read. And, I loved cartoons and Thundercats, He-Man, and all that. And here it is in comic book form. And I just thought it was cool, thought the anatomy was cool. This guy did a good job, he's like, I thought he did a good job when I was a kid. He just looked cool. And he's doing all this acrobatic stuff, and then I found out he's blind. I'm like, holy cow. It's awesome. He's like a ninja, a red ninja. It just hooked me right away. And I kind of just reread this, and it's corny, but it's still fun to read. It's kind of refreshing from all the new comics that are coming out. And then, I seen the Man Bull. I'm like, holy cow, he looks pretty cool. I'm like, I don't know anything about him, but look cool. And it's kind of funny, though. Daredevil just kind of swings over. It's like, yeah, real quick. Yeah, no big deal. It's like, what's he hanging on to? What's he swinging from? It's like Spider-Man when he's over the skyline. What's he swinging from? But yeah, this one had action, and then it's like the owl and his henchmen. It's just I thought these characters look cool. And they're coming to bust Man Bull out, and Daredevil's got his hands full with Man Bull trying to keep him in. But yeah, he just cool action, just leapfrogging over, which is something I did when I was a kid in school when we did like wrestling or something. They tried sumo wrestling, and the guy tried to push me out, and I just kind of leap over him. But yeah, it's just cool. I should draw the Man Bull. I kind of have my own character. My character is called Raging Red Bull, and he's red. He's got horns, but he's not furry like this. Just kind of more of a thug. He's not as crazy as this guy, but still fun to draw. And then it's like, I saw this, and Man Bull gets a hold of him and throws Daredevil and knocks him out, and everybody thinks he's dead, and the prison guards are trying to attend to him. And then this guy, this cop, I thought he'd be a bigger character, but you don't see him in today, so he must not be that big of a character. But I didn't read the next issue. I didn't know anything about issue numbers. I was just like, whoa, but I don't know if this guy was more of a recurring character, but he really didn't like Daredevil, and Daredevil was not in favor of him, and then it looks like they're accusing him of being on the take. So, and then the owl, they go to his headquarters, and he's on top of a skyscraper. How did the owl build all this and not have anybody notice that he's got his headquarters on top of a, one of these skyscrapers. But that's okay. It's still pretty cool. And, I like the line, "You made it, excellent. Welcome to my area. I am an idiot if you think you got me in your debt, Mr. Owl." Oh, debt. Now, the reading in here was kind of funky when I reread this. And as a kid, I didn't notice. But it could be a little bit better. It's kind of clunky and doesn't read as smooth. But the owl, he's bringing down like a barrier to protect him. And then he reveals that he can't walk anymore and he can't fly. So he needs Man Bull's help to protect him. And then I guess Foggy's wife was kidnapped, and so he's in distraught and drinking and stuff. And Matt Murdock is swamped with clients, trying to keep everybody scheduled in and get them taken care of. And then all of a sudden shooting goes on, gang war. You got the regular mob, and then you got the henchmen. It's just kind of funny, that they got the I mean, it looks cool. It looks cool. Daredevil swings into action and knocks him out. Just kind of basically looks like he lands on him. And he's whooping on him, and these guys are like, "I ain't sticking around for this. No way, I'm getting out of here." And then Owl's henchman slips away, and Daredevil picks up a card. And he can't read it because there's no graving, so he's got to take it to a specialist. And then the Man Bull, they're capturing this doctor, this scientist, because, Owl needs his help, but the Man Bull wants him for himself, because Man Bull doesn't want to be, he doesn't want to be a Man Bull anymore. He wants to be human. Because he's going nuts. And he can't can't go anywhere without being recognized. And I like this here, it's a skyscraper, and the window is just open. That window is huge. And it's just open. He just swings right in. But Daredevil takes his card to this place because he can't read it. So they tell him to, it belongs to this building, and Daredevil asks for his address, and then it says, it's right here. It's right here on the screen. And Daredevil's like, "Can you confirm it? Are you sure that's the right address?" And then got him to say the address out loud. And so Daredevil's off to 13 Wall Street. But I'm curious, how does he know what the address is? How does he know where the building is at? How does he get around? I mean, I know he has radar, but he can't just see the address from when he's swinging. Does he go down and feel the address sign? Anyway, the Man Bull's trying to take the scientist, but Daredevil swings in. And so this is round 2 with the Man Bull. And so Daredevil looks like he's taking some hits, but he's able to dodge. But Owl sees that the Man Bull has betrayed him, and so he can't fight. He can't fight Daredevil because he's not up to par. His legs aren't working, and he can't fly, I guess. So he has to escape in his plane. But so the only thing, Daredevil can't chase him, but he's got to finish off Man Bull, and they get him to go over the edge and swing him in the building. And Daredevil finally wins. And the scientist said he's willing to help them both if they just asked. But yeah, that's it for this issue. But this is the comic that got me hooked. It got me wanting to draw I didn't really know if I wanted to draw comics. I didn't realize comics were drawn by people. I don't know. I never really thought about it. It just seemed like, okay, it's like made in a factory. Like Skittles or Fruit Loops, they're just on an assembly line. They come out, and Never really thought about who wrote or being written by anybody or anything like that. But this got me to draw comics. Let's go to the front here. I mean, Jim Shooter wrote it. I miss Jim Shooter when he ran Marvel Comics. He did some good. They produced some good comics. And the artist Lee Elias, I don't know who that is. And I guess I saw these cards when I read it, but I didn't really pay that close attention. And inker Dan Green, man, this book came out in 1977. He's been in this industry for a long time. He inked a lot of Mark Silvestri on the Uncanny X-Men and Wolverine, and I don't know, I think Dan Green is he the one that's inking John Romita Jr. now? I don't remember, but he's been in this business a long time. So, but yeah, this was a fun issue. Had a lot of fun reading it. I mean, this is a digital issue. I probably got 10 copies of this issue. It's kind of like a special place for me. So I try to buy them whenever I can. So I'll have a short box of them. I think that's my goal. But anyway, this was the comic that started it. I recommend it. It may be corny, but it's still fun to read. I recommend go checking it out. I love all these old comics. So that's my review for Daredevil. I give it 2 thumbs up. Again, it's kind of corny, but I still recommend checking it out. Anyway, hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. I will be doing try to do at least 1 video a week. Do reviews, maybe do some drawing, interview other people maybe. You never can tell. I'm just gonna do what seems fun and hopefully entertaining to you guys. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks.